Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football. Big chance! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Pass somewhat off target. Bellingham. Makaleli. Messi. Now, can they get it back? Chooses to go back. Ronaldinho.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Makaleli. Mbappe. A lot of space ahead of him. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mbappe! Messi! Roberto Carlos deals with that comfortably.
This is the time you need that pace.
Ronaldinho. Oh, there's a probing ball. Mbappe! Oh, well played, well played. Bellingham. Xavi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he's in on goal! Mbappe! He scores! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, the moans and groans from the...
Tries a shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. What a moment of brilliance. Control. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati.
And already we're underway here.
That's a little off target. That's the throw. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Neymar. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, shooting chance! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead. Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Over to the other side, engages and forces him off the ball. First quarter of an hour gone. And here's Mbappe, Messi, and Messi! Pinches it off him. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And that's a look and place it forward. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so... Chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe! Messi! And he's managed to gift it back. It's Eto'o! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Eto'o did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Neymar. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Bale. Has a goal! Decent enough try. Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, there's a probing ball. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Now that looks a decent ball. And he's cut it out. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Makaleli. Mbappe. Now Ronaldinho. Makaleli. And it's Ronaldinho. No question, this is the man you... He's had a shot! And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Roberto Carlos has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. And it's Figo. Kubasi. Figo is charging up on the overlap.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Xavi. It's Albert Ferrer. Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Figo. Messi has it in a wide position. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Luis Suarez. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Great defending, strong and determined. That is good alertness. And it's Figo. And we hit half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1.
En el marcador se puede ver un plano de las diferentes zonas del estadio.
Barcelona get the ball rolling for the second period. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Could move up a gear here. And here's Eto'o. Ronaldinho. Araujo deals with that comfortably. Cannavaro gets rid without sophistication. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Roberto Carlos gets good distance on it. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Barcelona making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Ronaldinho, he's having a go! Goal!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Muscular approach does pay off here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Yamal stood his ground strongly. Oh, that's nice. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Luis Suarez.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Asciende a 96.026 espectadores.
And here's Eto'o. Bellingham. And he's had a hit. Yamal.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Makalele, who's set up one goal so far. Bellingham. Ronaldinho. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Oh, delicate chip through. Cannavaro getting this one clear. Bigo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Corner number 2 then.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9, Luis Suárez. El dorsal 11, Bale. El dorsal 4, Xavi. El dorsal
And
13,
now a sudden chance to
serán
counter.
sustituidos por el dorsal 20.
And that's been intercepted.
That was
El
well
dorsal
played,
18,
well
El
stopped.
dorsal 15, el dorsal 10.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Edmilson. And it's played forward. Guti in acres of space out wide. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And it's Eto'o. Eto'o, good driving run. He's found a way through. Hits one! And the ball's come loose here. Fires it in, and he's following up! Really well taken goal. And with that goal comes comfort. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Cannavaro did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Yamal. Mbappe. Mbappe! And that would have won it.
Mbappe is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, that's a little loose.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mbappe wins the duel this time. And it's Ronaldinho. And that's really well manoeuvred. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Messi. Mbappe. Now who's going to be first to this? Nice interception, well timed. And he was quick to react. Ronaldinho. Makalele. Ronaldinho. And the number on the board is 3. Oh, important interception. Short changes him. Had a shot! Oh, that is very close.
Ah, that's a great effort.
And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made... Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And it's Luis Suarez, under an awful lot of pressure.
Portugal have traditionally produced wide men of great flair, and Luis Figo is one of their finest.
Without question.
Yeah, he doesn't have explosive pace to call upon, so he's become a master of dropping the shoulder and making those slalom-like movements to progress.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Bellingham. And here's Suarez. And here's Neymar. Messi. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Bellingham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Xavi. Luis Suarez. Bellingham. He's away. And that is expertly dealt with. Backward it goes. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, and he's through the middle. Ito! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
And it's Neymar. Ronaldinho. Messi. He could be in here. Good read, needed to be.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Yamal.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bebeto. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Always onto this. Well read, and the danger is averted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he's intervened well there. Makaleli. Now it's Mbappe. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Mbappe. And it's Makaleli. Yamal. Bellingham. Xavi. Now it's Luis Suarez. And he's on his way! And he's cut it out. Mbappe.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bellingham, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Shot could be on. Ronaldinho. Bellingham. Now it's Eto'o. Now that looks a decent ball. Bellingham. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Bellingham. Goalkeeper's ball. Bebeto. Chance here to counter. Here, and it's Luis Suarez. Can he finish? Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
That is so good, such sharp skills. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. So it's away we go then. Suarez wins the duel this time. Bebeto. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Ronaldinho. A lot of space ahead of him. And that has been clubbed away.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Mbappe. Played over towards the opposite flank. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having...
It's Neymar! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Roberto Carlos. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Bellingham. Xavi. Bebeto.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. No goals as yet. Threads one in. Ronaldinho in acres of space out wide. Xavi. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's been picked out. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Messi. Albert Ferrer gets it clear. Well, played right into his path. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Barcelona are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Xavi.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Roberto Carlos clears it. He'll try from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
And he's going to be disappointed with that. Yamal, he has found the way through. It's Bebeto, and he's onside.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Eto'o. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bellingham. And he was quick to react. Neymar. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Bellingham, passing nice and neat. Neto.
This is the time you need that pace.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's very neat. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing...
And one more try! He's got a goal! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Mbappe very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Mbappe! Oh, that's neat. Bellingham. In with the challenge. And the pass is intercepted. Bebeto. And here's Mbappe. Messi. Bellingham. Bellingham purring through the gears. Oh, smashing header! And they win it back again. Xavi, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Figo. Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Bebeto. Messi. Neto. Bellingham. That's good vision. Albert Ferrer deals with that comfortably. He's had a hit! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Bellingham. Neymar. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Makaleli. Picked out brilliantly. There's the hit! Yes, it's in! Right back in the game! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Figo clears. That's really well manoeuvred.
Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And here's Romario. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Romario.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And here's Bale. That is a brilliant interception. Ronaldinho. And it's Messi. Mbappe. Out of play for a goal kick. Barcelona are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Well, that's a clever-looking ball. Romario providing an outlet on that flank. Neymar.
Barcelona have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Ronaldinho. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Here comes the corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Romario. There's a sharp little ball here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And time is up. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Albert Ferrer spots it and intercepts.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Lovely feet. And it's Xabi Alonso. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
De Jong. Rafinha. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers, and he's a very valuable asset. And he's become a real focus in that defence.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Now it's Luis Suarez, and the shot! Goal! Barcelona! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
It's Luis Suarez! Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Valverde. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And the ball is out of play. Shifted upfield. He's got space in the area. Shot a goal! Oh no, he's got that wrong. Cannavaro.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Suarez is flagged offside. Time and again they are repelled. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Solot. Bale. Barcelona could counter here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now it's Romario. Now the finish! Goal! And this is getting better and better.
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So that's... Oh, he's been caught on it here! He's got the shot away! And more and more and more! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Big chance! They want to be quick to recover this. And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez. Oh, well played, well played. Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That is a great pick out. And it's Romario. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rafinha really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
That is good strength. Solid! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
De Jong! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
No way through there. Bellingham, given the lift of his goal. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, smashing header! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Valverde is onto it in a flash. And it's Bale. No, he's not getting his way this time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, great play! Bellingham. Great, oh, shooting chance! And somehow he kept it out.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. In with the challenge. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, just skips past his man. Nice ball, and Messi! Caught offside that time.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.628 espectadores.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Roberto Carlos. And here's Suarez. Xavi Alonso. Rafinha. Rafinha going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bade. Messi. For Valverde. And it's Xavi Alonso. And it's Messi. And here's Bale. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Can he finish? And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So,
18.
time for changes on both sides, actually.
Luis Suárez. El dorsal 4. Xavi. El dorsal 13. Serán sustituidos por... el
Decent
dorsal
hit!
11. Bale. El dorsal 24. El dorsal
Yamal
15.
will not want to
El
lose
dorsal
out here,
10.
not against this
Se va a
opponent.
realizar un cambio de
It's a
jugador.
decent chance to counter-attack.
Knocks it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And that is a little undercooked. Bellingham. Messi. Bale. Can he put it away? Yamal. Bebeto. He's picked his way through. And he's in on goal. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Yamal. Interesting ball. Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a... And the shot! Oh, can he get onto this? Bellingham. Bale. And here's Neymar. Neymar! That could... And again! He's having a go! Magnificent! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 5.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their
Será
benches.
sustituido por
So, just the consolation, or is there a way back from here? And the pass is intercepted. Bellingham. Rodrigo. It's Bale! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Albert Ferrer. Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. Guti. Araujo. Albert Ferrer. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, that's neat. Yamal. Araujo. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal, the pressing's intense and it's paid off. And that is as far as it goes. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with...